Thank you. All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the stream. All right. I took a day off. I had a lazy day. We're back with some Factorio. I didn't change anything. I've still been having some headaches with voice mod. It's funny, the support keeps kind of changing the story mod on me. So, I think what I'm going to have to end up doing, they asked me, how am I using it on a 2 PC setup? And I explained it to them. So we'll see if they come up with a solution before. So evidently, the problem is that when one PC logs in, it will log out the other one. But I can have it installed on multiples, but it's part of, I guess, because it's tied to my Google account, that it's a Google backend thing and they can't control it. So in my mind, it sounds like I have to buy another copy so that. Anyways, all right. Factorio, we have some work to do. We've done a lot of work. Still got more work to do. All right, so let's see if mods are up to date. Oh, we have an update. Wow. Sweet. All right, here we go. All right, let's do a save. Because we're actually on 28, I believe. So I've missed a couple. All right, so all we have left is blue. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to keep all these resources going, and we'll have to find some alternate sources. All right. So we just finished up red, so that's still doing its thing. So let's head over to, because to make blues, we need reds and greens and sulfuric acid. So over here, probably some of this is going to be unnecessary. So yeah, we're having a little problem with our plastic. All right, so that's not good. Oh, let's come in. All right, so let's yes, go over there and get that. Yes. Okay. So I think this might be a little too spread out. Let's give this a copy. Line it up a little bit. And we can put it right there. All right, so we're missing a lot of stuff. Wow, 85 of those. All right, and then what else? A couple of those. And some speed module. All right. So let's work on the greens. And so this lines up with that. So we don't need plastic over here. So we can get rid of this. Oh. Oh. Now this doesn't line up with anything, so we can use this as a green. So we need... We're going to have to... I think we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to make another batch of reds. Let's see how this is barely keeping up. And this is going for the silo, so... Oh, all right. Yep. All right, let's do this for right now. All right, so let's copy. And now this is too close when we just moved it. That's awesome. All right, so as a placeholder, let's just plop that down. All right, then copy this again. See, we need 4 more, so yep. All right, then what we're going to have to do here, so we're going to go 8 to 8, and then 4 will peel off and come back around because... So we need red over here too. Again, I don't think this is the final resting place, but putting stuff there is fine. All right, so... So 8 in, 8 out. Except for those going, that's going the wrong way. So that doesn't help. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. There we go. So we're going to have to come up with another source of plastic. And I think as we do that, we're going to create more pollution. And that means biter problems. So, yeah. So I think what's going to happen here is the first 4 are going to come back up there and cut across to go over there. And then the last 4... yeah. All right, so all right, so before we try, let's get the green going over. This is 8, so we need to make this an 8 to 8. Oh, I want to do that. All right, so like I said, the red, this red, I have to come up. Oops, that's wrong. All right. So we only have one green to bring across. We don't have anything else. So we're going to use this one to connect to the greens. Let's switch this around. That means these aren't being used. I over-engineered.
Is your over-engineering covering up for the lack of something else?
Yes, planning. Cool. All right. Rocks. How you doing, B-Mac? How's your wife? Start of the process. Yeah, when it interrupts your normal lifestyle, I'm not a big fan of that as well. That is really good to hear. I'm very happy to hear about that. Oh, one, not enough. There we go. Wait. Oh, no. Always, always do it wrong. All right. All right, let's figure out where the blues are going to go. Oh well. Forgot to copy it. That's fine. I've decided I don't have enough red output because I have to bring out reds to this. So we're doubling our reds, which means we have to double our input. All right, so let's see here. The blues, I think I'm using these. That's correct. Let's give this some room. Oh, Jesus. It's just cracked my back. Weird. Ugh. So I had to do some adulting yesterday, and I wanted to get it done, and that means I would have got back, I would have streamed late, and that would have set off my whole day. I had to go and get the car inspected so I can get it registered, you know, that sort of thing, and then did a little grocery shopping, even though I had big grocery shopping this morning. So, yeah. Pookie's been kind of, not as energetic lately. We think his sore, when the scab came off. We don't inspect our vehicles anymore. Really? No. California, my previous state, we had to, and then North Carolina, my current state, we have to. Oh. When his scab came off about a month ago, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden he became low energy. So I think he got a mild little bug. So he does get a burst of energy from now and then, but he's sleeping. So he used to sleep like right here next to me or at my feet. He did the same thing with Alex. He used to sleep back in the back room. He would sleep wherever it was the darkest. I think he used to like sleep here because he would hear my voice. He would go, "Oh, someone's here." Then he started sleeping on top of Alex's subwoofer. And then he started sleeping. Now he's sleeping. We have corners. So I have a corner and she's got a corner. And it's one of those things like when you get something new and it has a box that goes in my corner until I finally can't see my corner anymore. And then I clean out my corner. She cleaned out her corner last weekend. So there's new space that he hasn't seen in a while. So she put a towel down and now he lays there. But we got him some penicillin and we started giving it to him last night. So should be good. All right. So what we need to do is bring these greens over. So how many? I only got 4. I think I made too many blues. Oh, I did. I only need 2. Instead of 4. Because that means I need 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 greens, and I only have 4 greens. So I made too many. That's how many I need. I'm out of undergrounds. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right. So let's bring about there. Oh, sorry. Oh, I ran out of those too. All right. Fly back and get some more stuff. Oh. We got a train waiting over here. Is it legitimate? It is. Wait. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, geez. Okay. For that. Oh, that's for somewhere. Oh, I forgot where I need those at. Okay, let's get rid of that. Trying to make some room. I'm gonna zero these out for right now. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 180 of these. Oops. We're good. All right, let's go do some more work. Here's a bunch of crude. Huh. The source of plastic, I think. All right. All right, then what we do is we go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where the reds come across. All right, let's get some resources reconnected. So I don't think these two are going to be needed for anything new. All right, so the greens, coming from this way, so I need I need this one going in a different direction. So if we take this, do that, put that there, get rid of that. There we go. Copy that. Oh, that might be a tight fit there. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Oh, stop dancing around. All right, and then the red. All right, now let's get some power. Now the blues come out of there. All right, so I really doubt I can add another 4 to this. I'm going to do it. I think it's going to not work though. Hey, good morning, FX Editor. How the heck are you doing? All right, so let's get the plastic going here. No, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Work dropped an emergency trip to New York on me for Monday, and I had a heart attack on the cost of the round trip. $4,500. Oh, man, you be careful out there with the air traffic controllers. You know, I'm sure most of them are professionals, but them not getting paid sure is gonna upset someone. I know it would upset me. Oh, you need undergrounds. All right, let's go get some more undergrounds. Maybe I should bump that up to 300. Oh, gotcha. So all we need are undergrounds, right? Yep. All right, cool. Oh. All right, let's put some stuff back. I'm working on it. Oh, man, I came this close to wanting to play Chernobyl. Stalker 2. So without a doubt, November 6th or 7th, that new that demo I played twice, I'll be picking that game up. Looking forward to that. Oh, did I leave you guys behind? Sorry about that. All right, looks like I got everything down. Alrighty. Stop moving. Get off the thing. So new Star Trek series. So I got last season of New World, and then the starting Star Trek Academy. I hate to say this, I might be Star Trek'd out. But we'll see. You know, when they brought out Next Generation, the first season for me was really painful. Second season, the doctor swapped, but things picked up a little bit. And then third season, it got going. The bright side is that because it's last minute flight, you're in first class. Oh, there you go. Nice. Nice. Then when Deep Space Nine came out and it was going to be on a space station, I went, well then, how are they going to go find trouble? That means trouble has to come find them. That's going to be boring. Then they got the runabouts. I said, all right. And then they got the Defiant. I said, okay, all right. So finally, and with that one, again, it took like 3 seasons for it to get going. And Voyager, same kind of concept, right? So they're the only Federation ship out in the Gamma Quadrant or Delta, whatever it is. And they're the aliens. I went, okay, that's a cool twist. But I did get tired of the whole Maquis Enterprise on the ship, you know. And I hate to say it. Even though Neelix was annoying, he was kind of a comic relief against the Vulcan, against Tuvok. I enjoyed that banter. But the what was her name? Cass, the Ocampan? No. She was weird. All right, so yay. All right, now we got reds coming out. So the only problem here is the plastic for right now. And we need sulfuric acid for this. So I need to fix the plastic on this. So, and let's check pollution. Oh dear, it's getting too close. Bookie's up. He's having a snack. All right. So the plastic right here comes from, we only got one train running and it's way over here. So this is our source of pollution. So we need another oil, which is right here or right here, but we also need coal close by to make it convenient. So there's coal, there's oil, and that makes it darn close over here. So we could run a rail and connect it there. That would work. All right. So before we get into the engineering concept,
Hey, look at that.
there's Linux Guru Gamer with 75-month resub. Good morning to you, Linux. All right. So let's see here. So what we're going to do is we're going to populate that. We have coal right there that we can drag down, and then we can connect this down to here. Now we should have a power separation here. So we have to make sure we keep the grid. I like to keep the grid separate. So let's go over here and see how far we can connect our rail system. Huh. All right, interesting. Well, if I go up from here, I'm going to run into that crude oil. I don't want to do that. So I think we're going to have to go from here. That'll work. All right. I just think I always get traffic jams there, I think. Let's walk the path here. So yeah, I've been kind of in a FPS mood with playing Reforger, so some Fallout, some Stalker 2, which I have not played. Again, if I'm looking for a survival game, I have The Last Caretaker coming up. And I found out, I was watching someone stream, I don't know who it was, playing Battlefield 6. I'm not very, since I'm playing Reforger, I really don't need Battlefield 6, but I asked in the chat, and I said, how is the single player campaign? Because they finally, in their infinite wisdom, brought back the single player campaign. I'm waiting for Outer Worlds 2. Ooh, that comes out real soon. Yes. I know Alex is very excited about it. She went back to playing the first one. All right, so we're gonna need some landfill here. I really enjoyed the first one. I thought that was Obsidian, right? Could be wrong. I'm usually wrong. Oh, I don't have any landfill on me. Can I make some? One. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's turn that off. Grab those. You can still only make one. Weird. All right. Let's get the guys over here. They're not too far away. Slow down. All right. Oh, come on. Let me through. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was going to bring this over. All right. So, oh. I started drinking iced tea, you know, normal Lipton iced tea. Made it myself, you know, in the Mr. Coffee thing. And I the next day, and I started drinking again. I'm trying to not drink as much diet beverage. I noticed on the second day my stomach was having a pain, like not a sour stomach, just a like a kind of like a stomach ache. So I said, "Ooh, I wonder if it's the tea." So I have not had a stomach ache since I stopped drinking it. So again, I'm going to start. I'm going to do a control test, and after the stream, I'm going to whip up some more and see what happens. Okay. All right. Rocks are in the way. Alrighty. We need some stone anyway. Where's that? Where's that? Where's it at? There it is. Alrighty. Well, and the reason why I was swapping is I want to go less chemicals and tea. I get a little bit more caffeine. So that was a shocker. All right, so we'll be able to do more plastic from here. We got the coal. We do a landfill. We'll be able to put a train. I don't know where, but so let's get the landfill taken care of on that. Oh, do, 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 do. 18 pump jacks, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, let's get some power. And let's see here. Oops. There we go. We want to do a refinery plastic. Guess what we can do is put this down here. One, two, 3, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Need a water doohickey thing. Oil storage. See, here's our oil, right? store that. Huh. I swore I made one of those. Oh, we're getting used. All right, here. Like, I know I made one. All right, then we want. Oh. Oh, okay. Fine. All right, hang on. Stop doing that. Let me finish something first, please. Thank you. And let's get some power over here. Not that one. There we go. All right. Then we need water. And I think I made one of the water thingies, didn't I? There it is. Oh. There we go. All right, so let's see, we need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gonna be lurking a bit. Just got back from my vacation and to yuck, start working soon. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Not my fault, but I'm sorry. What else do we need? 7 of those. 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's go in here and alter those. Change this to say 1,000. All right, so let's go back and get restocked. I think we can recall the Spidertrons. Oh, got to figure out another source of sulfuric acid too. I mean, we could probably get sulfuric acid from here, and dare I say it, instead of using a train system to deliver it, might as well just pump it there because it's right up here. Bring out the sulfuric acid and just bring it down across. Yeah, it's going to require some pumps, but still. I need to. These guys need to go somewhere, and I can't remember where it was. Thinking it's the plastic place. You know, plastic. Oh. one quick here. Another Jamie, how the heck are you? Life's treating me fine. Fine. All right, so we got restocked, right? Yes, indeed. Okay, so we need to load up on the beacons and stuff. Let's figure this out. Let's go. I don't have a whole lot of room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 180. So 100, 200. And we're just going to take 200. There we go. All right. The first things will drop off at the new facility here. Excellent. Good, thanks. Getting over the cold flu. One of the worst things I don't like getting. I don't like getting a sore throat or a head cold. Currently working on my own little factory, building myself a factory mall. BMAC made me a mall, so now I know a concept of what that's like. All right, so what we got to do is got to get coal coming over here. And I think the easiest way to do that is we have coal coming off of here, which isn't really being used anymore, I don't think. So what I want to do is keep this in place because we go and we fill up a train. I don't think there's any trains. Okay, I'm wrong. There's one train that drops it off here that's used for, oh, it's for another factory. All right. So how about if we do this? And this guy goes up into the factory. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we could probably do something like this. Won't be pretty. So what we got to do, come back here. And we need to put some red chests. And we're going to put them right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do this. Now. That seemed to work. Okay. Now I'm carrying 150 logistics robots around. Oh no, get away from me. Stop. Turn that off. There you go. There you go. So now they're going to start making plastic. We need to pick up the plastic. And I think we're going to put it right here. Oh, wait a minute. What I should do is, where's the other plastic place at? Plastic, plastic, plastic. That one dumps it there, but the pickup, well, I gotta fix that. There it is. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so what I want to do here is copy this and put it right there. Awesome. All right. So if we do that. Okay, that did not work. I thought it might have been a little too short. Kludgy spaghetti answers here. That's what we're doing. All right, so this says plastic for circuits pickup. Perfect. All right. So we need 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now we're just waiting for the coal to come down here, and the dudes will go back and forth. And then these should be requesting the plastic. So all I have to do is put, I don't have a choo-choo train. I don't have a choo-choo train. This will be our second source of plastic. Now, if I bring iron down here, we can make sulfuric acid, and that's what I wanted to pump out of here all the way down to the blues. But let's try to get the plastic. Nice. Can I make a train? I can't. All right. So let's fly south here a little bit. And let's see how things are going here. So yeah, see, plastic's a problem, so we need to contribute to the plastic. All right, we can do that. All right, let's go pick up some trains. All right, so we don't need the beacons anymore. Good. All right, so let's go into here. And this to 2. This to 8. Excellent. Ugh. So, increasing the red circuit output need the weak link right now is the plastic. So we just got another plastic factory online, which hopefully works. All right, so let's put a little fuel in here. some fuel in here. And let's see, we're going to add a refueling and a station. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's why. What's going on there? That's strange. Oh. Well, yeah, and I'm not using the new train level. What broke on my train here? All right, so this is a loading. I know, it's really weird. Okay, it's fixed now. What happens when I copy and paste too much stuff? All right, so add a station. Yay! It's the little things. We want the plastic unload. There it is. We're going to do empty cargo and inactivity. Are those legacy rails? Yeah, probably. Why? They are blueprints before space age, though. Hey, look at that. So you say if I do... Oh, wait. Hey, look at that. It doesn't say legacy. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense. Gotcha. Well, that makes sense too, because, yeah. Quad, did you ever look into seeing if you could add the other rails without doing space age? I know you had asked about that. Okay, okay, never mind. The, yeah, the bridges. Oh, excuse me. All right. So we're going to unload. That's good. Then we're going to come back to one of these. All right, let's go for a ride and make sure this works. Oh, wait, then, oh, geez. The, elevated, right? All right. And while I'm here, grab a couple of those. Ah. That makes sense. Uh-oh, hang on. Evidently, this is not set up for 2 trains. Not really. I haven't checked, but you might be able to enable them on another mod. Oh, wait. Like, oh, right. Yep. Oh, so now we have 2 plastic manufacturing. I think a total of 3 trains. So I need to go to the other one. I think that one needs some more dudes. Yeah. Oh. And so how are we doing here on oil's going good? All right, this is working overtime. I think between the 2, it should catch up because right now we're not launching any rockets. So the red circuits are going to start saturating and building up and stuff like that. All right, so that works. You know, this should not be a problem. Not really. Huh. All right, so he's still making his paces here. So the only thing I need is sulfuric acid. Now, this one could make sulfuric acid. The only thing is we don't have any iron close by. Whoa, that's getting close. We do have iron here that we could drag up there so we can make our sulfuric acid, and then we could pump the sulfuric acid down here. I'm going to go ahead and do that because that's spaghetti crazy. All right, so let's pull it. I'm gonna go up to the water, cut across, go up. And I think oh, so we're gonna have to drop it off there. All right, go ahead and take my coal. I don't care. No. Dang trees. Dang rocks. Hang on a sec. I'm adjusting the temperature. All right, so you guys tell me if this sounds gross. Now, first of all, baked potato. I don't know if I've talked about this before. Who is a fan of a classic baked potato? You know, wash it, poke it with a fork a few times, wrap it in foil or not, and get it out of the oven or the air fryer. So, baked potato. Everyone likes a baked potato pretty much, right? You can crack it open, put your sour cream, your butter, your chives, whatever you want to put on your baked potato, right? Sounds good, right? All right. So let's start with the baked potato. I had this a couple nights ago and I liked it. So take like an 8-inch pizza tin or glass Pyrex dish. Do a large baked potato or a couple of baked potatoes, right? Get them all nice and ready, primed, and bake them like you're supposed to. And then put them in that tin, that pizza tin, and mash them like you're going to make, you know, like you're going to prepare your baked potato. But instead of just cracking it open and eating it with a fork, spread it so you have like a little bit of a layer, like a crust. All right. Then take about a tablespoon of butter melted and just kind of mix it over with a little bit of salt. All right. Hang on. It's nothing gross, right? It's butter on a baked potato with a little bit of salt. Here's where it might get gross. Treat it like the crust of a pizza. I love pizza. Pizza I love. So now you're going to put a nice layer of pizza sauce or spaghetti sauce, whatever your flavor is. Then you put some mozzarella cheese, some pepperoni, and you put it back in the oven and bake it for like 15 minutes at the same temperature you did a baked potato. When it comes out, you have got a potato pizza. Or it could be, you could just do a stuffed baked potato with pizza stuff, but it's not really a pizza because it's not bread. So the carbs you get from bread are bad versus the good carbs from a potato. And you can do it with a sweet potato. It's a little bit more moist. That's all. I know. Sounds ridiculous. I'm doing it tonight for supper. Now, when I do mozzarella, I do a low-fat mozzarella. And then the pepperonis are turkey pepperoni. So I get less junk and more protein. And you can say, oh my God, you're eating a whole pizza. It's an 8-inch pizza. So it's like a personal pizza almost. And there's no bread involved. All right, so let's make sure this works for the sulfuric acid. That's weird. Oh, because it took some from me. So if I do one of those. Weird. There's a little bit in there. All right. Now the bad thing is if this plastic ever... okay, how do I do this? If the plastic ever saturates, that means the sulfuric acid stops being made. What's up, car toys? All right, let's see if this works. There they go. All right, good. And then this should start going up as it is. Nice. All right, so. Something like kludgy spaghetti stuff. All right, so we need to connect all the sulfuric acids here. So let's see here. If I take this up here, rid of that. Same thing here. Oh, wait a minute. Would it be better to try to scoot it in between that versus, yeah, it's less pipes. Then we do that, that. Okay, cool. So let's go up here. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. We go on this side. That might work. All right, let's figure this out. Too far. Wait a minute. Did that connect? That will not work. We need to come over this way. All right. Get off this thing. Let's clean all this up. You never know until you try. So we have a break. Right there. So if we do... Wait. Oh, geez. All right. If I look at this, it says $632 of 320. All right, so I haven't even connected it yet down. So let's get it fully connected so we can find all the breaks. All right, looks like 4 breaks. Well, how convenient. I got power right here, too. Hmm. Yay, sulfuric acid. All right. That's getting drained fast. Yep. All right. So that means we're now making blue circuits. Great. Awesome. I think I'd be excited. All right. See how things are going here. Plastic is hit and miss right now. Hey, we got blue circuits. We just have nowhere to put them yet. So, time to do a full-blown landfill. Let's get the guys. Oh, that won't work. All right, let's turn off that. Oh, you know, they actually crossed. All right. Let's get some landfill here. Let's be consistent with our landfilling. Here goes Pookie. All in buns. I'm trying to figure out why he runs sometimes back and forth between A and B. Now, he's getting old, so he's also smart. So instead of following us back and forth from room to room, he'll wait in a room until no one's there, listen for the voices, and go to that room so he can be part of the conversation. So, but for some reason, I think we think that he runs between the doors from room to room because he doesn't like being walked over. Vision? Nah, his vision's pretty good. He gets annoyed if you step over him, he'll meow at you. And then if you do it again, he'll try to swipe at you. So we think that he runs between the doorways because he doesn't want to get, you know, walked over. I know. Sit. Oh, did I do that right? There we go. Did it wrong. All right, so we're gonna just do a little bit more. Smidge more. He has selective hearing, that's for sure. All right, so that worked out. What am I looking for? Oh, this and that. And all right, so I have some, I saw some blinky rail systems I need to fix. I thought that was the pipeline busted. Where did I see that at? Okay, there's one there. Wait, I need to get my stuff. Oh, where did I put my stuff? There it is. Found it. All right, let's go flying. Is this a problem? Yes, this is one problem spot. Yeah, he always runs right in the doorway. Doing okay? Hmm? Yeah, he's fine. All right, let's see here. I thought there was another one somewhere. Right there. It's usually a result of cut and paste. And are there any more? That one only because it's missing a piece of train track. Looks good. All right. So now let's go over here and build a blue train. This will be a loading. Yeah, why don't I? I'm going to just put it right there. righty. Oh. We got trains? I've got no trains. All right. So it's the plastic right now. Oh. All right, let's go back. We're gonna go do a little biter thinning. Okay. Okay, I don't need that many of that, so let's change that. Put this back down to 250. Wow. Why is no greens being made? Oh, we have got ourselves a problem with copper. That I did not anticipate. All right, so we need to address that situation. Now, I knew eventually it was going to be a problem because our copper is all kind of like an internal source. What? Dude? So pickup is full. All right. Weird. And then, okay, maybe it's not a problem. I got too many trains? Oh, I could have too many trains. Oh, we could fight. Hang on. I forgot. Wait, I'm on the wrong. There we go. Hang on. If I do this, and it should work. Where's the, there it is. There it goes. Then all you have to type in is, there you go. Nice. These guys are currently waiting because the pickups are full. Oh, what are you doing here? All right, we're going to take this train out of the picture. I think I have too many trains. I mean, he showed up empty. That was weird. All right. He's waiting to go to. Okay, he's leaving. Whoa. Let's go for a ride. Let's see what's going on with these things. There is no such thing as too many trains. Not enough stackers. That's true. All right, so he is waiting on. Okay, here we go. Picking up of the copper. He's got copper. All right, this is picking up. All right, wait. Now, is this the only copper pickup we have? Copper pickup dual. Here's a copper. So we have 2 copper pickup duels. There are no trains on the way to the stop. Okay, that's interesting. Why? Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. That's a... Okay, he's doing iron. Why do none of the coppers come here? Oh, you're right. Okay, hang on. Copper pickup. All right. All right. There you go. Now, is this one set up for 2 trains? It is. Is it set up? It is. All right. All right. So, yay. Thanks, Quad. All right. Oh, cool. We can finally clean that up. Oh. So we ran out of greens, right? Yeah, oh, wait. Yeah, that got pretty much emptied out. All right, so the blues. Let's go check up on the blue circuits. Okay, we got trains. Good. Ooh, sorry. I slept really good last night. I don't know why I'm yawning. All right, so it's all right. So this is slow because of plastic. Yeah, and greens are having trouble keeping up too because of copper. All right, so we'll have to fix that. We'll have to address that tomorrow or next week. I got to cut today short. Tomorrow, I might play some Fallout 4 or some Chernobyl. I've owned Stalker 2 and haven't even played it. So, yeah. All right, guys. Sorry about the short stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, Linux, thank you a lot for the 75 months. Appreciate that much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you, Ranger.